All right, man. But welcome back to another episode of the Fandom Experience. I got my guy above average. How you doing, man?
What's good, bro? I'm doing good, feeling good.
Well, I always like to start off my podcast, man, asking people how they doing on a scale of like 1 to 10, physically, mentally, emotionally. So
So, how am I doing on a scale of 1 to 10?
yeah,
I'd say, like, right now, say a good, 8.
like an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just because, like, you're never, like, too,
yeah. You never can't be too high, never can be
Yeah.
too low.
feel me? But I'm in a pretty good space right now.
Yeah. So I heard you started off in Nigeria, live in Nigeria, and then you were born here and then moved to Nigeria and then came back.
Yes.
So like talk about like living in Nigeria and how that impacted your life.
Living in Nigeria was crazy.
It was crazy. Why?
Well, because, like, compared to, like, living elsewhere,
Yeah.
living in Nigeria is, like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain how Nigeria is, but, like,
Yeah.
we're just, like, we're just tapping in from outside.
Yeah.
Like, everything is happening in the UK, in America,
Yeah.
and all over the world, but, like, Nigeria is, like, just catching on. So,
Mhm.
like, we're just, like, the kids from outside,
Yeah.
peeping stuff and, like, doing our own thing.
Yeah.
And then, like, but I would say, like, we're heavily influenced by, like, American culture and, like,
You think so?
yeah, for sure.
A lot.
For sure, like, a lot. So, like, it's even, like, you can see it in our, like, fashion, the way we dress, the way we talk.
Yeah.
Like, I was in secondary school in, like, Nigeria saying slat, stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
like, type shit.
Slaying slack.
Mhm.
So like, what were like the pros and like cons of like living in Nigeria? Cause I'm Nigerian too,
Mhm.
but like I ain't never been to like Nigeria. Like what I'm saying, my parents were born from there, but
Yeah.
I just never gone.
Yeah, I feel that. But, like, living in Nigeria for sure is, like, a very, like, I won't say good, but I'll say it's a very interesting experience.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not in the best living conditions, but, like, you're making something out of it. Like,
What crazy experience you had living there?
crazy experience. Like,
Yeah.
I won't even say, like, crazy. I'll just say, like, it's not just something that's, like, there's things that are normal there
Yeah.
that are not, like, normal anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, we can just be doing this right now and the lights will cut off and, like,
Oh, for
it's
real?
regular,
Yeah, they do be
like,
saying that like the little generator thing, I guess.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, despite all those, like, setbacks,
Mhm.
we Nigerian kids find a way to, like, just
Yeah.
thrive through it and, like,
Yeah.
do something.
So okay. So going from that and then coming back to America, like you came back in 2016.
Yeah, I came back in 2016.
So like, what made you want to start? What I'm saying, like, your creative stuff and the creative brand, above average.
So, like, ever since I was, like, a kid,
Yeah.
I've always, like fashion and, like, putting stuff together type stuff.
Yeah.
So I was really, like, into, like, I used to style my friends, style my mom,
Mhm.
type stuff. Like, she'd be going for parties, I'll just put it together.
Yeah.
Outfit. So that's pretty much where it started. Like, that's where I started picking, okay, this blue shirt goes with this.
Yeah.
I know, like, the type of stuff that goes with denim. So I just, like, a little more attention to detail because I
Yeah.
really like this stuff.
Yeah.
So doing all that made me now, like, then I have an older brother.
Mhm.
That's, like, my guy. So, like, he's, like, way older than me. So, like,
Did he
was
like
doing,
have an influence on like your?
oh, yeah, everything I like that
Yeah.
I do now is inspired by him. Like, he was the one that put me on, like, Frank Ocean,
Oh, for real.
Kanye, Pharrell.
Yeah.
And, like, fashion stuff. Like, I'll be in school in Nigeria and,
Mhm.
like, he'll be in college here.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I'll be telling him, like, yo, this new stuff is out. Please, can you get it for me? And, like, when he comes back, he just give it to
Yeah.
me. And I'll be pulling up to school with the flyer stuff. Like, he'll be watching, like, bro, this guy was in school,
Yeah.
like, all through. How the fuck did he have this stuff? So,
Your brother real for doing that.
oh, no, for sure. So, yeah, so, like, just stuff like that. Like, that was what, like, got me into, like,
Yeah.
fashion and, like, music. I really love music and fashion. So, like,
Do
that's
you
where...
ever go through like a creative like process where you can't like create a piece, like a block?
So, I won't really call it a block. I just have times where I'm not creating and I deliberately don't create because, like, I believe in, like, there's certain phases, like, I wait
Yeah.
for it to, like, the wave. Like, I'm big on, like, energy and, like, vibes. So, like,
Mm.
I don't really, like, calculate what I do.
Yeah.
It's, like, when I leave here now, like, I could just go home, chill,
And then
listen-
get inspired by something.
listen to music. And then
Yeah.
there's a certain way, like, I would hear a song
Mm-hmm.
that will make me feel like, yo, that idea I was thinking about before, like, it's just like me meditating with music.
Yeah.
So, like, that's pretty much how my creative process is. Like, I don't have, like, blocks. Like, I have periods in times where, like, I'm not creating anything, but that's because, like, I don't want to, like, I'm not constantly creating all the time, so I, like, don't burn out. So, like, I take time to,
Yeah.
like, experience life, like go to the pool, go to the
Yeah.
park, get like natural inspiration, then like
Yeah.
translate it back into like art.
Yeah. So
So,
how
yeah.
did you get the name like Above Average? Where did that come from?
That pretty much like sums up me as a person. Like I'm not the kind of person that's like always going for like the highest grades, like want to be the top in the class. Like I just want to be like above average, like
Yeah.
at least like I'm going to like pick a lane for myself and like be my best self in that lane.
Yeah.
But like I'm not trying to be like the best to ever do it or like the perfect person to do
Yeah.
type stuff. So like I'm just trying to be like happy and comfortable
Yeah.
doing what I'm doing and doing what I do to
Yeah.
the best version that I can do it.
Yeah.
So like it's just me being comfortable in that space between imperfection and perfection.
Yeah.
That's what I call above average.
Yeah. So you're not
So-
worried about being the best. You're just worried about basically being happy doing what you really love to do, which is like creating clothes and pieces
Yeah,
for
yeah,
people.
just expressing myself through my art basically.
Yeah. So the first ever collection you made was due to like your late mom.
Mm-hmm.
And how much does that mean to you? And do you think she's vicariously like still living through you?
Oh no, for sure. Like there's stuff like the times where like, like I'll be doing stuff like
Yeah.
business stuff and like I didn't go to school for like business. Like I'm in school
Yeah.
for business right now. Like I switched my major, but like I don't know any like textbook business stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
just
It's
based
just
on like
Hustling.
catching on because my mom was like a businesswoman as well. So like I think those are kind of like traits I got from her and
Yeah.
like that's why now translated into my passion. Yeah.
Yeah. So like what's next for like Above Average and the next when you dropping pieces?
Pieces, most definitely like very soon. Like I don't like to put like set dates. Like it's whenever like I create and then whenever I feel like it's ready, I just like
Yeah.
and I'll start planning like then. Like
Yeah.
okay. So like but I would say for sure that this next month for
Next
sure.
month, for
yeah,
sure?
something is coming for sure.
All right. I know you gotta get out of here, but look, I gotta do my little Phantom Q&A time, which is I ask questions, you give answers.
Yeah.
All right. Afro beats or hip hop?
Afrobeats. I had to
Afrobeats?
say Afrobeats. Do you want to ask me why?
Yeah. You gotta
So-
choose one.
Afrobeats because like there's just something about like the way the beat
Yeah.
influences you. Like
Yeah.
they cannot be saying shit. Like they be saying nothing. Like they just be mumbling.
Yeah.
And then but the beat is crazy and like the different types of like
Yeah.
drums and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing. So like there'll be times where I was just like I'm the worst person to put like on a new song because like I would just put it on replay and spin it and rinse it out because like I like it's like it's charging me up.
Yeah.
And then this is what I was saying, like I'll now use that energy
Yeah.
and like
create
translate
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like
Okay. Nigeria or US?
definitely US.
US? All right. Davido or Wizkid?
Davido,
Davido? Lil Baby or Gunna?
Lil Baby.
Why?
I mean,
Because I agree too, but why?
I don't know, like Lil Baby just like be talking some real stuff and like I vibe with like the way
Yeah.
his delivery and everything. Like Gunna is cool too, but like I don't know, Lil Baby just like
Gunna's
hits,
too
like,
soft for me.
Yeah, like
Lil
if you-
Baby, he tells you what he went through.
exactly,
And
and
you'll
he's,
feel
like,
it through the song.
saying that shit straight up.
All right, my last one. Virgil or Ye?
Yeah, most definitely. That's like my biggest influence.
For real?
Yeah.
What
like,
is it that he just brings to the table that just makes you
Like it's not even like more so of his music or anything. It's more so of like him as
as a person?
and how he like navigates through life, like the way he like
Yeah.
does stuff. Like I remember I was watching an interview because I'm like a big fan of him. Like I watch all his shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
So I was watching an interview and he was like, "If you're a fan of Kanye West, you're a fan of yourself." And that's exactly how I feel. Like because I see a lot of myself in him.
Yeah.
So like. It's like I'm watching you know how like you wish you could watch yourself
Yeah,
like
yeah,
do
yeah.
stuff. It's
Yeah.
like me watching myself like the
Through
way
him.
you like go on tantrums, like impulsive behavior. I'm
Yeah.
very impulsive. I've just recently learned how to like control my emotions and stuff.
Yeah.
So like looking at him go through everything in the public kind of like allows me to like, take notes and
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy you say that
Back to
because
myself.
I'm gonna tell you this one interview that I watched on him, bro. But
Mhm.
there's an interview like it was like a long time ago, like 2003, like kind of when he was like blowing up, but like it was raw, uncut for like an hour, and he just like the way he just that's what motivated me to even kind of like do this too, because like he was just the way he was just talking about how he was his upbringing, all the struggles that he
Yeah.
went through, and then just him being as a person, like the same person in that video that I've seen is the same person who he is today. Like he's never changed, like. And he just always made the world like adapt to who he is creatively.
And like it's just like his story in its whole is like
Yeah.
he's not like I wouldn't classify him as like he came from the hood, like
Nah.
the grass and everything. Like he was like maybe like he was like decent, like working class family type
Yeah.
stuff. Like he had like he could afford like decent stuff when he was
Yeah.
younger, and like he went from there and took it into like out of this world.
Yeah.
And that's kind of stuff I be thinking about, like because I wouldn't say like I am from the hood or anything as
Yeah.
well. Like my parents, like
Same.
you know, they made us comfortable.
Yeah.
We have what we have type stuff. So we have what we need and type stuff. So like
But it's not like we're rich either though.
exactly, it's not like we're rich either. So we still have to
Still
make
gotta
something
work.
out of exactly. But
Yeah.
like because of this, that little comfortability, like you're comfortable a bit.
Yeah.
Like you're not from the so you know everybody's story is like, oh, I came from the bottom
Yeah.
type stuff, and like I wouldn't like try and put that out there like, oh, I came from the bottom, because I actually didn't. Like I
Yeah.
can't, even though I tried to act like that, I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
do this. But like just the fact that kind like came from like just like a decent
Yeah.
household and still like managed to
Exactly.
like
Nah, I know exactly what you
break
mean.
barriers and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
'cause
like
I feel the same way with like Travis Scott too.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
so
'cause-
it like gives me hope that like people like us, like
yeah,
even though like we have like parents that like still put in work for us
Mhm.
and like there for us, we can still like push
yeah,
through
and change the
and
world.
change the world. Exactly.
Hey, show the little above average jacket that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
wearing, because it's a nice little piece.
hmm
What inspired you to create that one before we get out of here?
So this particular design is just like I was just thinking of how I could like, you know, give a little insight to the brand name Above Average.
yeah,
So like this hoodie says Above Average elevation through the act
Yeah.
of separation. So it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like tells what it means by itself.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I wanted it to be like playful. So it's like
yeah, it's
kind
hard.
of
No,
like
it's nice.
yeah. So I mean, like me, I don't really have any deep like
Mhm.
meaning behind everything I do. It's like I just act like I'm just
Yeah.
playing with this stuff, and
Yeah.
like it turns out like this.
Nah, it's
But
a
yeah,
smooth piece.
appreciate it.
You got something for me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got something for
I
me?
actually got something.
Above average, man.
Yes, sir.
Talk about
It's actually a new colorway that's coming out.
for real.
Yeah.
Packaging,
Yes, sir.
releasing live on air. Hey, this hoe's live.
Yes, sir.
Look at this hoe. Hoe stiff.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you, my guy.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
This is like the same one as that one.
Yeah,
just
the same
different
one,
colorway?
just different colorway. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually the initial color that came out in the pre-collection was royal blue.
For real.
Yeah, but like
Have you released this one though?
no, this is not released. That's
Oh,
why I
so
said like this
one of
is
one.
yeah, one of one. Yes, you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So
This hoe stiff, bro.
It's-
Y'all go get this
it's part of the stuff coming out in the next collection.
in the next
one,
next
yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
That's a bet. Well, I
So,
appreciate
yeah.
you for coming on. I know you got to run out of here, man. Appreciate
no problem,
you, my
bro.
guy.
Appreciate you for having me.
Hey, you too, man. Thank you all, guys, man. My guy in the back, I know he's out there chilling.
Yeah, shout out to my
Appreciate
nigga
y'all,
Dayo, Maradona, Darren, all
Yes,
my
sir.
homies.
Hey, y'all comment, like, subscribe, go. I'm gonna put all the links to this.
For
So
sure.
I got your website.
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
put all the links to that. We're gonna
That's
run it
what's
up.